follow Jesus means that he's first trying to lead me somewhere. So where is it that he's leading me to? Well, where is he now? He's seated at the right hand of God in the throne room in a face-to-face relationship with God. So now that gives me shape and definition to what it means to follow Jesus. First I see he's trying to lead me somewhere. Then I say, well, where is he trying to lead me?
Right.
He's trying to lead me to see myself in the place that he's at.
Right.
Seated at the right hand of God. So he's trying to lead me into the holiest place, into a face-to-face intimacy with God. He's trying to lead me into the same intimacy with the Father that he has with the Father. And now from that foundation is the only way we can define what it means to follow Jesus. Or what it would be to follow Jesus. Right? And that's how we come with the understanding that to follow Jesus means to walk in the truth that was made flesh in him. Mm-hmm. The truth that was made flesh in him is not your works of service will get you into the holiest place. Right. Does anybody think their works of service can get them into the holiest place? Is there anybody that thinks their works of service can elevate them to the right hand of God?
Not now, not anymore.
Is there anybody that thinks that their works of service will fill them with confidence and clothe them with glory in the presence of God? Then how can we equate that to being a follower of Jesus? Yeah. Because that's where he's trying to lead us. Mm-hmm. And if those things can't take us into that place, then how can we now define that as what it means to follow Jesus?
Yeah. That was one of the things that hit me so hard was, I thought I've been a follower of Jesus forever. And you know what? I never asked the question, Jesus, where are you taking me? Never. Until Sunday. Yeah. It's like, oh my gosh, I've never asked that question, and that's right there in your face. If you're following, he's leading. Where are you going? No, never asked that question.
Never thought to.
Never.
No, because we become so consumed with our works of service.
Yes, exactly.
We look on what Jesus did outwardly. And then we say, well, to follow Jesus would be to do what he did. Mm-hmm. We never consider how this life that was in him was manifested. No. We never consider that there was something that brought forth this life in him, and he was trying to lead us into that. Yeah. That he came manifesting a truth that dwelled in him and brought forth a certain life. And so we never considered that to follow Jesus would be to hear the truth that was made flesh in him. We never even considered that.
No.
We said, well, this is what Jesus did. Now let me go do that. And various stages of perversion. You know, you first have it with the big works message where I got to produce the fruit of God's life. And in order to be like Jesus, I must produce the fruit of God's life. Then in the quasi-grace message, we have, well, Jesus took authority. And so now if I'm going to be a follower of Jesus, I must now also take my authority. Listen, Jesus was never like functioning from the place of, I have this authority, let me take it.
Boom, yeah.
He was just being. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yep.
He didn't hear some messages from God that said, you have authority. Yeah. He was so one with God that he just knew that all of the earth was subject to him. Right. That everything was under his feet. And he just acted like it. He wasn't trying to exhort or exert himself over things. He was just being. Right?
It's like when you're the captain of a ship. You don't have to go and tell everybody, I'm the captain of the ship. You just walk on board and you have the authority by virtue of you're just being there.
Right. You can't teach people they have authority, now go take it. No. You preach a word that dwells in somebody that causes them to see themselves above everything in this world.
Yes.
And then from them seeing themselves above everything in this world, they begin to experience a life defined that way.
Yeah.
You can't tell somebody, well, don't you know you have authority? Now go take it. No. That does not bring forth authority. That brings forth willpower and self-effort is what that brings forth.
The fruit of the flesh.
It brings forth the fruit of the flesh. And listen, it's very deceiving because you can get some results for a little while.
Sure.
And you can get real happy about the results.
Yeah.
And you think, look what I did.
You're on the mountaintop, right, with God.
Exactly right.
That's right. I'm being blessed. Oh,
that's
feels so
exactly
good.
right. So